Welcome to YOUCANIC. So today we're going to talk how you would take off this whole door actuator. And say you try to lock the doors and they unlock, or you unlock and they won't unlock with the electric. It can be that your door actuator has gone bad inside here. There's some electrics. So of course we've gone first, he's taken off the whole door panel and the regulator and all that mechanism, taking everything off. There's other places, videos to watch on that. And then we're going to undo these 3 bolts here, and these are a T30. So torque's 30. So we've gone ahead, we've undid those 3 bolts, and that's loose in there. The other thing is you're going to have to take this little cover off, and you're going to have to loosen. There's a number 10 in there that we're going to loosen. So it doesn't come completely out, but you loosen it, and then so you're also going to need to, on the outside, you're going to have to pop this cover off, and you put your key in and pull the handle open a little bit. And then once you've done that, you can put your key to help you give something to grab onto. But just kind of wiggle and jiggle that out. So that's been pulled out. And then just push the handle backwards, and that releases there. And then we got to take this out, which is also a number 10. That just needs to be loosened so you can slide it to the side. And that's how you remove the whole unit to replace the actuator. Depending on which parts, if you're replacing just this piece, if it comes just that one piece right here, you would just pop this, cable there, right, and then pull it out like that, undo there, and then you got a push clip here, so just push those clips in and then pull it apart and keep this part, and then you would go ahead and replace this actuator on your vehicle if it goes bad and your doors won't lock or unlock. And that's how you get it apart. Put it back together. You buy your new unit, take it, and just plug it back in. Plug it back in, but clip those clips back in, because you put this all together in one unit when you install it in. Then make sure you put this cable through that clip. Then you're going to go around to here, put the round cylindrical piece in there, and then the wire come up here, and then just set the cable in there, and it makes a nice snap. Then you just go, you can just hang in if you got all the other pieces off, and just get them lined up there, and see there's some tabs here, and you're just going to push it over, and then you would tighten it up. So just to note, upon putting this back in, so you kind of push it out and pull it this way. So upon putting the whole door actuator back in, there's some tabs here, you want to make sure that they slide in to the metal here. Just kind of angle it in to slide it in, and we got our bolt that's over here that's out. And then once it's in like that, there's a little tab here that will lock it into place to have it set there, and so it all will just hold in there. Then you would go ahead and tighten this down. That's tight. Then we got our little cover piece here. put that on, and that one's still on there. Everything's still in where it needs to be. So then we've got the door actuator lined up here. And just go ahead and put these 3 screws back in. Get them all started and lined up. Now they're going to set to the right place because they're a tapered screw. So they set in there, they taper up, and just kind of start by snug the first one, just so it sits in there where you want it. And do it with the second and the third, and then go back and just snug them up a little bit. This did have some Loctite on it. Up to you whether you want to put it back on, but it was some blue Loctite, so not heavy grade. You just want to go with the blue. But tighten that up. Just a good little tight on it, and that's how you tighten that up. And then we're going to want to go ahead and put the rest of the door handle piece back in. Take your handle, put it in, slide it in like this, then just over, and it makes a nice lock sound. Then go ahead and put the key mechanism piece back in. And again, make sure you line this tab up with inside there. You can see it. There. Put that. Then that's all held in there. And then we're going to want to take our number 10 here and tighten this bolt that's right in here. Just go ahead and put your cover back on here. Okay. Key out. And then you can also go ahead and put this cover on. So to put this cover back on, you're going to pull the handle out a little bit, because it's got this little lip on the back there. Pull the handle out, and then just push it on, and it snaps in place. And that's where you put that back on. And then test it, and your door opens and closes. And then you would lock, put everything back together, put all the electrics, and then make sure that everything works. And that's how you go ahead and replace your door actuator in your Kia Optima. Thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.